What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be recapping the Winnipeg Jets versus the Seattle Kraken on Sunday Night Hockey, with the Winnipeg Jets tied with the Washington Capitals for 96 points apiece at the top of the standings, fighting for the President's Trophy, currently 9 points up on the Dallas Stars. Can they widen their margin in the West, and will they be able to pull away from Washington in this one? We're about to recap that right now. This is Brandon Tanev's first game back in Seattle since being traded to Winnipeg at the trade deadline. Obviously the fans, big fan of him, been there for 4 seasons, one of the original members of the Seattle Kraken. Pretty cool they did a video tribute for him. Good for Brandon, obviously very likable guy. But without further ado, let's get on into this one. Eric Comrie gets a start today, and he gets rewarded very early on by getting smoked in the head here. So, obviously some worry about a concussion there. He stays in the game for a little while longer, but does get pulled about a minute later into the game. And Hellebuyck would come in, so Connor Hellebuyck coming in cold. Let's see how this one goes. The Jets would take a penalty here, so Seattle going to the power play. And there's a guy I've never heard of, Yanni Neiman. Think I'm going to be hearing about him a lot more. What a shot here. His second goal of his NHL career. I believe this is the 3rd game for him in this one that he's ever played. Look at the wrister, man. Beats Hellebuyck upstairs. Not much you can do about that. Wide open slot chance, and Seattle goes up 1-0. So Hellebuyck coming in from relief. Comrie missed about 10 minutes of the game, but he does come back here, so no concussion for Comrie. He was okay. But Seattle really pouring on the pressure here, and here comes former Jet Mikey Eyssimont. He's going to put it home. 5-hole against Eric Comrie. Maybe not the prettiest goal of all time. Maybe Comrie could have, shut the door on that one. But nonetheless, Seattle a deserving 2-0 lead here in the first. The Jets have been getting outplayed all period long. Down 2-0, looking for a spark. Jets need something positive to happen, and Cole Perfetti delivers, picking up the rebound off the Dylan Samburger shot, and the Jets get on the board here late in the first. It's 2-1 Winnipeg before we head to intermission. Nice pass by Vlad to Samburger, and Cole putting the Jets within 1 here. Also, when Brandon Tanev's return to Seattle, he smokes Shane Wright here. It causes a, big scrum. This would lead to a 4-on-4. This was earlier on in the first period. Forgot to mention this. But Brandon Tanev definitely making his mark here back with the Jets. We jump midway through the second here. Not a lot going on until Morgan Barron does a no-look backhander up the boards to Kyle Connor. Not the guy you want coming in on a breakaway. Beats Joey DeCord. It's now 2-2 Winnipeg. Really weird situation here where Barron passing to Connor. Obviously, just in the middle of a line change, but Connor, takes advantage of the opportunity, goes back down the ice, and oh God, worst nightmare. 1-on-1 corner, 2-2 Winnipeg. It's tied up now. The Jets and the Kraken would head into the second tied at 2. For the most part, a very low event game, but the Jets have been getting shelled a little bit. Uncharacteristic slot chance opportunities for their opponents here, and that would carry into the third, and that would really, move on in till the end of this game. Jets would have a chance to tie late, but we would be headed to overtime. The last time the Jets and Seattle played in overtime in October, it was Nikolai Ehlers scoring the game winner. Let's see what happens this time. Vlad Namestnikov's going to pick this puck up off the rush. He's going to skate it down the boards. He's going to drop it down low here to Dylan Samburger. He's going to pass it up to Cole Perfetti. Cheeky pick here by Vlad Namestnikov. Perfetti over to Samburger, and this one's over. Dylan Samburger's first career overtime winner. And the Jets take this one in comeback fashion. 3-2 in overtime over Seattle in Seattle. Take a look at this again. Samburger is very calm. Flips it over here to Perfetti. Vlad with the pick. There's Perfetti with the vision, and Samburger with the finish. Jets win 3-2 in Seattle. The Jets win 3-2 in comeback fashion. Not the prettiest game of all time, but they get it done. The most noteworthy thing in this game was Dylan Samburger. This guy, really, if you've been watching all season, not a surprise that he's been playing this well. But for the people that are just kind of starting to find out about him, this guy is having a breakout season and a half, ladies and gentlemen. We have Josh Morrissey as the #1 defenseman here in Winnipeg, but Dylan Samburger, night in, night out, trying to take his throne. He's even breaking out defensively now, 2 games in a row with a goal. I mean, I don't know, man. If you haven't watched this guy play, you got to start doing it. He's going to get paid this offseason. But with that win, the Jets move 2 up on the Washington Capitals for the lead in the President's Trophy race. They move 11 up on Dallas and 13 up on Colorado in the Central Division and in the West. So the Jets leading the way over there in the West. I don't really care too much about the President's Trophy, but it would be very cool for them to win the division, because if they do not, and they have to play Colorado in the first round or Dallas in the first round, it would be a very tough climb to the top to the Stanley Cup final. But the Jets, with the win today, pad their lead some more. The Big Ol' Shining Star Award, already talked about him. Dylan Samburger, he's your OT hero. He's your Breakout Player of the Year. Spoiler alert. What a year he's had. This might be his most complete NHL game. I don't know. It's nothing new what he's doing if you've been watching him all year this year. But yeah, again, gotta reiterate, if you haven't been watching this guy, if you don't know who Dylan Samburger is, you will know by the end of the year. I promise you that. Quick note on Eric Comrie, he's okay. Obviously, he finished the game, no concussion, just kind of jarred his neck, but he did get back out there. Played a very, actually pretty decent game. Only 1 goal allowed after his, incident there, getting bumped into. Of course, Hellebuck had to come in cold there, but he finishes off the rest of the game, and I don't know, looked pretty good in the process. Good for Eric. But yeah, so Brandon Tanev and the Jets come into Seattle, and they steal a 3-2 comeback win. Eric Comrie getting the W, Dylan Samburger with the OT winner, and the Jets just keep on rolling and keep on padding their lead over there in the West and in the league even. So, what did you guys think about the video? What did you guys think about the game? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys, but leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I want to do some more game recaps. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I'm very excited to start doing them again. But with that, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Go Jets, go. Bye-bye.